Hey, I think I'm live. Hey everybody, I am actually logging into Facebook Live from my scarcely decorated but newly painted home office. Sorry about the late live today. Um, it's been a very rough week. So some struggles that I faced this week is basically one, I adopted a new schedule. Like I said, I called an agent out in Portland who is consistently converting 5+ listings a month. And I kind of asked him, what he did. And I basically adopted his schedule from beginning to end. And part of that was 3 hours of cold calling that I tried to work into my schedule, on top of a couple new things like I got a brand new gym schedule, which kind of requires me to be in the gym more and also gives me less carbs, so I don't have as much energy during the day. Um, some lessons learned this week from cold calling was basically just be yourself on the phone. I think in the beginning, like I was kind of like trying to adopt some of the style of the people in the office, and with the tonality and the way you answer the phone and the way you like down turn your voice so you sound cooler on the phone or whatever. And what I learned was just be yourself. If you're yourself on the phone, I feel like the other person feels that authenticity, and it makes it easier to hold a conversation. The second thing that I learned this week is that you're not going to convert every lead. So my computer light went out. You're not going to convert every lead. So, when you hop on the phones and you're talking to somebody and they're like, hey, don't, put me on your do not call list. Don't call me anymore. Just put them on the do not call list and, keep going. The faster that you go, the faster you get to that no, the faster you can get to somebody who's, actually interested in talking to you. So that was a big lesson that I picked up this week. Some accomplishments this week for me. Talk about the wins because I had a lot of losses this week. Hence, there's no pre-video. Didn't have time to meet up with my creative director to shoot any video, even though we tried 3 different days. Ton of losses this week, but some of the accomplishments were I put a listing that I had under contract. I got an investor deal under contract. I got a listing appointment from cold calling, and then I got a buyer signed who I met with around 6 or 7 this afternoon. One of the tips that I want to give you guys today is basically for newer investors who are just getting into like trying to find their own deals, or people that are looking to get more deals. Store. So when I first started looking for investor deals, HUD Home Store was the place that I started off, just because it's super easy to submit deals. You don't have to really write the contract. You just got to hop on the site and do your thing. So I wanted to kind of walk you guys through one of the deals, and actually pre-screen real quick because I wanted to make sure I could find an example. So right here, come on, this one here. Right here where it says extended means that you're in the period that it's open for investors. So if it says like exclusive, then that's for people who are looking to buy properties only, buy the properties and live in them. But extended actually means that you're open for investors. So some of the tricks that I've learned just off the back spitballing is I think that HUD is actually ran by a computer. So once it sees that you submitted an offer that passes the threshold of the minimum amount that they're looking to get, then the computer automatically accepts that offer. So if you look on here and you see, okay, the listing date is, if this was exclusive, it would let when the exclusive period ended. And then if when the exclusive period ends, if at 12 o'clock, 11:59, if it hits 12 o'clock and you get your offer in before other people, then it just increases your chances of being able to get the deal closed. So if you go down here, click submit offer. I'm gonna put the phone down really quick because I don't know if I want to show you guys this. It's my login. All right, so you get logged in on HUD Home Store. I might regret sharing some of these secrets later, but operate not in scarcity. So you go in here, let's say, your list price is 120. One thing I want to stop real quick and explain is that HUD is automatically going to generate a counter offer if nobody submitted an offer that's accepted. So you can literally go into HUD inside of your farm area and submit a bunch of blind offers, 70,000 under the list price, and you'll get a counter where, HUD has their threshold where they want to get. So you can submit a bunch of preliminary offers if you don't have time to go through and run all the comps, and you'll get a number back, so you kind of know what you're working with. So let's say we're gonna go in at 50,000. I'm gonna click this one for no financing for investors. 0 for seller requested repairs. This is one of the things that I think is really cool about HUD. One of the back secrets. You're actually allowed to cut your commission. So let's say that you and another investor submitted at the same amount, but you went in here and you changed your commission to $1,400. You get $100 less, but you got the deal closed. So we keep going down here. Select investor. This is the most important thing on HUD. This button allows them to send you the notifications for the backup offers. So you submit an offer at 50,000. You know it's low, but you want to know what their threshold number is. You clicking this button here lets them know that, yes, it's okay for you to send me a counter offer. And you definitely want that. All this stuff here that they have in red is to stop people who are licensed real estate agents from bidding on HUD properties. So if you're a licensed real estate agent, this actually doesn't help you, but it is good for investors who are not licensed. So I'm going to click no on these things. Come down. You'll enter your business EIN. You'll enter the title company information, and that's basically it. So just to go over it one more time, the keys are, if you don't have time to run through all of the comps, throw out a bogus number, make sure that you select you can hold the offer as a backup, and then they'll send you emails with the threshold, and then also you're able to cut your commission. I think those are, a couple things that that, as well as the getting your offer in at 12 o'clock on the day that it becomes open for investors, is a super great tip to get yourself out there and to get more deals. If anybody has any questions about this or wants to learn anything else about HUD, I'll be happy to share. Right now, I'm just going to head downstairs, get my last meal in for the night, prep all my meals for tomorrow, and try to get some sleep before work at 7 and cardio at 6. See you guys next time.